Hello, people. I'm going to do a collective read. Let's do this. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Creator. What would you like to show us today? Let's see. Hmm. I feel like you're feeling more gratitude. April. I was going to say April. The Emperor. The Emperor. I feel like you are taking lead in your life. I feel like you're feeling very confident. I feel like you're aware of how far you've come in life and all the battles that you've had. Those battles may have been quite weary, but ultimately I feel like I feel like you're coming to some sort of success. I feel like you know where you come from. You know where you come from. That's kind of the biggest magician reversed. Yeah, I feel like you could have gone back to your roots recently, or you could have looked into some lineage stuff, or you really wanted to find out some stuff about who you are separate to your life now. Like, I feel like you've established yourself in some success after maybe a hard beginning in your life, and you wanted to find out more about your family history or your lineage or something to do with your identity and maybe your parents, something like this. So I think you could have gone back to find out stuff, and I think you were using your intuition as well, or maybe asking the creator to help you to find this out. It could have been quite an intense search. It could have been quite intense. Seven of Cups. Okay. What's that about? Devil reversed. Hermit. Yeah. I think you're getting to this point where you're it's quite big. I feel like you're surrendering um what was, or you're surrendering trying to control what was, or trying to understand what was. Trying to understand what was. High Priestess, yeah. I feel like you're trying to let go of what you don't know, the things you don't know about this. Ace of Pentacles, I think there's something coming towards you. It's an opportunity, practically, that's going to help you. Okay, it's going to help you. With a Fortune reversed. Okay, there's an opportunity coming toward you, but Ten of Pentacles. Okay, okay. I see, I see. Yeah, I get the impression it's like you've built success, but you're struggling to be present, almost because it's like you want to know about certain things that happened before. Like, I get it's like, I don't know if this is accurate time, but it's like from 0 to 30, you had a hard life, or 0 to 25, 27, let's say. 0 to 25, 27, you had a really tough life. So, like, after 30, everything's everything kind of took off and you found success. But I feel like there were a lot of question marks in the beginning that you couldn't put your finger on. There were a lot of question marks there that you were trying to resolve. Eight of Cups reversed. Yeah, it's like even though you have all the success, like you have the ideal life. Like you may have a spouse, you have children, you have a home, you have a car, you have a good career. Even though you have good things, it's almost like it's difficult for you to um kind of be present because you want to know what happened before, and maybe you're getting to this period where you're learning to surrender that. Queen of Cups upright. I feel like you have support around you. Nine of Cups upright. Yeah. I feel like you have a lot to be grateful. Well, that a lot that you do feel grateful for. Five of Cups, but there's grief around things you don't know. Four Cups. You may keep these thoughts hidden. You may keep them to yourself. You don't know how people are going to respond to that, or you don't want to disrupt the celebratory energy. Six of Swords. Yep, it's hard for you to move. So it's speaking to this tension. Seven of Swords upright. What's that about? Page of Cups reversed. Not coping. I want. You may have been drinking over this at one point. King of Swords upright. You have the capacity to manage this well. Okay, you have the capacity to manage this well. But I wonder. I wonder about that Seven of Swords. I just had a Knight of Cups. I'm going to say this. You may have had thoughts that a family member or family members that you reconnected with are purposefully withholding information that you need or that you want to know. I don't know if this is in relation to someone's passing that you found out about, or you feel like they're strategically playing this information against you, or you feel like they're playing a game when they could just hand it over. They won't. They feel like that you have to do this first, you have to do this. I get the impression you feel like they're strategically playing this game and kind of getting over on you, and I'm not sure why. I get you think about this often. It's probably the bigger issue in your life. I don't feel like you have too many, but there's a bigger issue. Yeah, it could be a woman figure that's trying to maneuver this situation, but you feel like they're being dishonest in the way that they're managing the situation with you specifically. Death reverse, and you're finding it difficult to find closure. Six of Cups with people from your past or your past. It's your past. You're wanting closure, and you feel like they're not helping the process, or they don't care to invest in you finding this closure. It's like it takes you back to this horrible feeling where you didn't matter, and you feel like it's just revisiting all of the old stuff. Even though you're like an adult, it's like you're like an adult and you're successful and you've got everything you need, but they still don't want to respect you, or this person specifically won't respect you. They don't want to, or you don't get why they can't just treat you like an adult and say, yeah, I'll do this, it's not hard for me to do, but they don't. They make it difficult. Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to find a way anyway, even if this does make you feel unbalanced. I feel like you're a very determined person. You're someone, it reminds me of Virgo when they get really determined about something. I get a lot of Virgo energy. Five of Wands. I feel like you're willing to put in the work to get the answer. I feel like you're not going to quit no matter what. King of Wands reversed. I feel like you're not going to quit. You're not. Queen of Wands reversed. Justice reversed. You might find out a lot of things that are kind of hurtful. You might find out a lot of things that are hurtful. But that may be the closure you need. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. I think it's going to help you after you get this closure too. After you get this closure, I think it's going to make you feel a bit more secure and like you can actually enjoy your life now, because you feel like I'm entitled to know this. It's part of my life. You know what I mean? It's part of me. You know, I get the impression some people are trying to make it like it's not a part of you or it's nothing to do with you, but it is. It's a big core of your identity or something like that. Tower upright, yeah. But it's important for you. I get it, and it is. And it is. I feel like I want to say it is. I didn't even know what it's talking about, but that's what I'm feeling. Okay, what's the spiritual messages, Creator? It's a really important message. Hang on, deck's mixed. I'm going to take that one out. What's that one? Page of Pentacles upright. Wow. The Creator's going to give you signs too about the information. So you got to trust your gut on that. Trust your gut on that, because he's going to show you. It's like it's going to be in a quiet way, or it's yeah. So what's the messages? What's the spiritual messages, Creator? Page of Pentacles again. Studious, prepared, and cheerful. Yeah, you're going to be really happy when this information comes in. Nine of Cups upright. Wishes. It's going to be your wish. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Five of Wands reversed. Competition. Conflicts. I'm telling you, it's something to do with family members that you have to deal with that aren't really supportive of you doing this. Or maybe it's like there's information that they don't want to have to face, and so they're making this really hard, maybe because of the role that they played in it. So that it's almost like they don't want you to know. Or wise counselor. You gotta, I feel like the Creator's saying trust what you know. Trust you. Trust you. Because you're right about something, or you're right about some things regarding this situation. You're right. You're right. You just need the evidence. So trust that. Trust that. Okay? Seven of Swords reversed. I'm telling you. I think you're going to find out that people played a role in this dysfunction pertaining to your earlier life that you didn't know, or that maybe you were uncertain of, and you're going to find out it's correct. But your instinct already knew, I get. Renewal, reflection, self-evaluation, and rebirth. It's kind of big. Temperance reversed in both decks. Yep. So this isn't going to be an easy process. I feel like Queen of Wands in reverse in both decks. This isn't going to be easy. Seven of Pentacles, but one step at a time. And it's going to be okay. You're going to be led to all the different points that you need to go to, because I feel like you have to go and do different things. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's like go and get this form and then go and do this document and then go and do, or something like that, or maybe it's you have to visit this person, then you have to go to this city, and then you have to go there. I think you're going to be led, and the creator's going to be with you, okay? And they're going to want to help you and reveal it. Ten of Wands. I don't feel like this is going to be easy. I don't feel like this is going to be easy. Yeah, I don't feel like it's going to be easy, but it's going to be the truth. Okay, it's going to be the truth, and you got to trust your gut instinct when you deal with this situation. Trust your gut. Trust your gut instinct, because I think it's going to be correct. All right. Emperor upright again. I'm telling you, it's you again. Emperor upright, organization, leadership, and structure. I think you're the one that's going to have to take charge in this situation. You are going to have to pull the weight in this situation. You're the one that's going to have to take on a lot of the responsibility here. You're the one that's going to have to do that. I don't think the others will. It feels like no one's going to be honest. No one's going to be honest and just do the right thing. You're going to have to do it. You're going to have to lead, and it feels like a really big responsibility. Like maybe you have to, maybe it's going to take a long time, or maybe it's a lot of paperwork and a lot of traveling and a lot of like, no one else is willing to just get up and contribute and do their role. They're not willing to. So it feels like you're going to have to do it. All right. Seven of Wands, bro. Again. Yeah. Yeah. I think there are a couple of people in this situation that's going to really benefit from it the way that you will. So think of them too. Like I don't know if it's children or something like that. There's other. I think it might be children. They're going to really benefit from you doing this. So trust that as well. Okay. All right. I'm gonna leave it there. Bye.